Hey everybody, hey, how's it going? I am Kristy and I am so happy to be your host today. Welcome to Essential Oils 101. I am going to have this class on this live video for the entire class. Sometimes when I do videos, I upload just informational posts every 4 to 5 minutes, but today I'm going to do this live. I'm going to come to you and give you the information via this video because I just feel like it's a little more, well, it's actually a lot more personal when you can hear me talking about it, and it's a lot more fun when people jump in and start talking to me. So as soon as you sign in, jump in, say hi to me and let me know where you're from, because that is really important to me. I like to know how you heard about this class, where you're from, and tell me what your experience is with essential oils, if you have any at all. Also, I want to let you know that this live class is going to have a prize drawing at the end of it. For anybody who participates in the live class with me, I will do a drawing at the end, and that means you have to comment and say hey and ask questions, and that's what makes it more fun. And do me a favor, when you get in here, start hitting those hearts, and then all the other people who have signed up for the class will see that we've begun. So let me just real quick introduce myself. My name's Kristy Jafari, and I am a mother of 3 children. They are 10, 8, and 6 in like 2 weeks. She'll be 6. And I'm married to a wonderful man named Michael, and we live just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, in a suburb called Mount Juliet. And it's just east of Nashville. And I have been here a while. I've been here I moved here in 2001, so 18 years. And I love it here. And I met my husband here, and we've built our family here. And it's a great place to live. I absolutely love living here. I just want to let you know that the reason that I am sharing this, the reason why I'm even doing this class, is because essential oils and young living have completely changed my life for the better. And it is something that I can't help to keep to myself. I love talking about it. And everywhere I go, anybody who knows me knows, oh, just ask Kristy. She probably has an oil that'll help with that, whatever the situation may be. I take my own bug spray with me. I take my own sunscreen with me. Yes, I am that girl. I have a bunch of little roller balls that I make, and it's a lot of fun to share them with people. And so that's why I'm doing this class today. I want to share it with you. I want you to learn about it and get the benefits from incorporating essential oils into your life, just like I have done. So I have been using essential oils for 2.5 years now, and I had heard that peppermint essential oil was really good for people that suffer from seasonal problems, you know, the sniffing and the sneezing and the eyes watering, and I have that every spring and every fall, and I have pretty much all my life if I can recall. And I had heard peppermint essential oil would be good for that, so I sought it out. I was looking for an alternative to over-the-counter medication that I normally take, because I have wanted to live a cleaner lifestyle. So I started using peppermint oil from Whole Foods. I went and I found an organic essential oil, bought it off the shelf, took it home, and I started using it. And I liked the way it smelled, but I didn't notice a lot of difference in it. So that kind of made me think, well, shoot, it doesn't work. But I didn't give up that easily. Instead, I started researching, and because that's what I do, I'm a researcher. And I knew a friend that sold a different company's oils, so I went to her class with her and another friend, and I learned about essential oils, but I also I was asking a lot of questions because I had done some research before I got there. I knew that if I wanted an organic oil, the farming practices were important, and I wanted to know how this particular company sourced their products, their oils. And there were 3 leaders that night at that class that I went to, and nobody could answer me, which I thought was strange. I'm like, really, out of all of these people, I'm not getting a straight answer from their farming practices, and if I went to the farm, could I see what they do, that kind of stuff. And they were like, well, I don't really know. And granted, they may have been new and they didn't really know, and that's fine, but I couldn't find the answer I was looking for. So I went back home and I kept researching, and everything that I kept researching kept coming back to young living. And I thought, what is with young living? Well, I quickly learned that it's because they're the pioneers of the industry. They have been around over 25 years. Gary Young created Young Living 25 years ago. And I learned about something they have called Seed to Seal, which is their promise of purity, the promise of the purest oils in the world. And I will talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But that really piqued my interest. The questions I was asking about at that other class were finally being answered by what I was reading. So I called up my friend and that I knew from one of my homeschooling groups. By the way, I'm a homeschooler. I homeschool all 3 of my children, and I'm part of a tutorial or a co-op. And I called her and I said, don't you use Young Living? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, I want to see it. She said, awesome, I'll bring it to you next Monday. So we met up after our tutorial, and she opened up her kit and we started going through the oils. And the first one I went for was Peppermint, because that's the only one I had experience with. So I pulled it out and I was amazed at the difference of the smell alone. I couldn't believe it, because the one that I bought off the shelf at Whole Foods smelled good. It smelled like peppermint sticks, or peppermint candy. But the one that I smelled from Young Living was very herbal and earthy and just like rich and strong. And I was like blown away by the difference in just the smell. So, and then my friend told me more about it. And that night I went home and I bought my premium starter kit, and I joined Young Living right then and there, because I had learned enough to know Young Living was the company that I wanted to go with, because I was going to go the extra mile to use something organic and holistic for my body that I needed, the peppermint oil. Then I wanted it to be pure. I wanted to make sure it was the best one out there. And I have not looked back ever since. I love this company. And so that is what I would say. Peppermint was my gateway oil. That's what they call it, the one that just made me a believer. So there are a lot of other oils that I love now, over 2.5 years that I've been doing it, but peppermint is probably my first love. So I'm going to share with you a lot of information today, but I want you to keep in mind the reason why you're here, why you're interested in this class. In fact, if you will, drop a comment when you get this video, when you start watching it, even if it's not live. I would love hashtag replay if you come in and watch it later, but also drop a comment and tell me why you're here. Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what you want to know more about, because then that helps me serve you, helps me know how I can help you. That's very important. We all have a point, a need from which we are searching an answer. And it's very important that I know that. So please tell me your name, where you're from, and why you are here learning more about these oils with me tonight, okay? But first, excuse me, I want to say, disease doesn't happen overnight. It happens little by little, choice by choice. And everything we do either contributes to disease or it prevents it. And the choices that we make are critical in our health, even the little ones that don't seem that big of a deal. Eating right and exercising is very important, yes, but so is what you put on your body and what you're breathing in. Did you know that the air inside of a typical home is 5 to 10 times more polluted than the outside air? And that's because of a lack of ventilation, poor ventilation. So if that's true, you need to consider what's in my home. What am I inhaling? Your home needs to be a safe place for you to come in and feel like you're getting a respite, right? relaxation and health and healing. Well, there are things that are in your home that are causing us, that are contributing to disease. And those types of things are the toxic chemicals that we're breathing in and the things that we're using every day, like candles and air fresheners and the products that we use on our body, our makeup, our deodorant, our perfumes, and even our cleaning products. The cleaning products are probably what people don't think about. But when you inhale Clorox, that's bleach, and that's a chemical. That's not good for your lungs. When you inhale any of those chemicals, it affects you, and then it stays and it lingers in your home until you adequately ventilate. Open those windows, clear it out, and so forth. So it's very, when you think about that, it's like, whoa, okay, let me sit back and look around. What am I inhaling right now in my room that I shouldn't be? What are you washing your clothes with? When you wash your clothes with anything that has chemicals in it, or you use dryer sheets in the dryer, and then you take those clothes out and you hang them in your closet or you put them in your drawers, your clothes are still emitting fumes in your closet. So now you walk into your closet and you're smelling chemicals. Okay, so that is a very sensitive part of our bodies, what we inhale and what we put on our skin. And that is something that you either believe it and accept it, or you completely ignore it. You turn around and you walk away and you say, this is too much for me to think about and I'm not going to. And that's fine. Everybody can make that choice, to each his own, but I chose not to ignore it. My family's health and my health is more important to me than a candle that smells good. So that is the driving force behind why it's basically Young Living even exists, because this is something that we have got to share with people and help them understand the importance of these things that they are inhaling and putting on their bodies. All right, so I'm going to help you learn how you can make a change. You can ditch all those synthetic toxins and chemicals and the things that you're normally using, and you can replace them with the healthy plant-based things such as essential oils and other products that Young Living makes. So what are the essential oils? They're the most important part of the plant. They are distilled from shrubs and trees and roots and fruit and rinds and resins and herbs, and they consist of over 100 different natural compounds. In humans, they provide support for every system of your body: your skeletal system, your endocrine system, your digestive system, your respiratory system, and your immune system. And they are also extensively used for emotions. So if you come in at the end of a long day and you're tired, or your child has had a really hard day at school, you can inhale some lavender in your diffuser, and the lavender is giving you an emotional response and relaxation and a release. Heavily used for emotions as well. Just think, do you have a memory of something that is triggered when you smell? I'll give you an example. When I was in 8th grade, I went to one of my most fun camps at Oral Roberts University. I was with all of my friends from my church youth camp, and my 2 best friends were there, and we all shared the same lotion for our legs. We would shave our legs. I was like in 8th grade. We would shave our legs and we'd put this same lotion, I think it was Jergens, on our legs, and we would go run around and, for the week. Well, I still to this day smell that lotion and I think of that camp, and I have an immediate, it's a positive reaction. So inhaling these scents is an emotional thing as well, okay? So they can create uplifted moods and motivation and bravery and all those wonderful things that we need. The essential oils are that powerful. Okay, so there are about 300 oils on the earth, but you only need about 10 to 20 to make a good kit. And there are 3 ways to use essential oils. Like I said already, you can inhale them, which is obviously breathing in through your nose, and you can apply them topically to your skin. And the third way is to ingest them. That means swallow them or drink them or cook with them. And they are very medicinal in ways. When you use them, you could like pop them in a little tiny veggie capsule and swallow them. So tests have shown that essential oils reach the heart, the liver, and the thyroid within 3 seconds when inhaled. So 1, 2, 3. I've got my diffuser going right over here. I don't know if you can see it. See my little diffuser? It has lemon, lavender, and peppermint in it right now. And I've been inhaling that ever since we started this class. So I am getting all of those benefits of those 3 oils directly into all of the organs of my body within 3 seconds. And I'm still inhaling them, right? So they also they absorb into your skin, and within 26 seconds, they're absorbed into the bloodstream. So the quickest way is to inhale. The second quickest way is to apply topically. Now, if you think about that though, how much more should we pay attention to what we're breathing and applying? Did you know that the average woman puts over 600 chemicals on her body daily, and 300 of them are before breakfast? Yeah. What is in the stuff you're putting on your skin? You have got to think about that. It is absorbing into your bloodstream within 26 seconds. Okay, so do they work? Yes, they absolutely work. There are 4 grades of oils. There are grade A, authentic oils or therapeutic. Grade B is manipulated oils. Grade C is perfume oils. Grade D is synthetic oils. Stay away from pretty much B, D, or C. We want grade A therapeutic oils only. Before you purchase any essential oils, you want to check to see if the company who makes these oils grows their own plants, owns their own fields, controls the entire process from the planting of the seed all the way through the distillation, the harvesting, the distillation, putting it into the bottle. You want to make sure there's been no pesticides used. You want to check the pollution of the environment. You want to check about the previously farmed land. What did they use, the people who owned it before? Did they use pesticides? Is it in the ground still? Yes, see, all of those things need to be considered and taken into account when you look at an essential oil and where it comes from. So Young Living has all of those things in place. They have, what I told you a minute ago, a seed to seal promise. And that promise means they control the entire process. They plant the seeds in organic soil, never before previously fertilized or used with pesticides, that land. And they plant the organic seeds, and then they harvest them, and they wait until they're ripe for harvest. They don't rush it. They don't put anything on it to make it grow faster. Then they distill it, and then they put it directly into the bottle that comes on your doorstep. That means that Young Living plants each of their own crops, and each plant is hand weeded. Hand weeded. They have over 300 oils, and they hand weed all of their crops. That's crazy. And they have over, I want to say 7 fields, 7 farms. It might be 10. I need to double check that. There are no pesticides, no chemicals, no weed killers. And they're harvested at their peak, which I already said. And then they're put through this vigorous testing process. It's like an 8-point testing process that Young Living makes sure that everything is aligning according to the purity standards. And then they have a third party come in and oversee to make sure that they're doing this process that they want to uphold. It is intense, and it is the primary goal that they have of everything that they do when they are harvesting their oils and distilling their oils. Now, they are safe, or essential oils are safe to use, but you need to understand something about certain oils. Citrus oils are what they are called photosensitive. That means that if you go out in the sun after applying a citrus oil, orange, lemon, grapefruit, that type of thing, you need to avoid direct contact with the sun because they're photosensitive and they can darken your skin. So don't ever want to do that. You can put them on the bottom of your feet, and you can put them maybe somewhere covered with clothing, but you don't want to just like slather on lotion with a bunch of orange oil and then go outside with bare arms. That would be a bad idea. Also, when you apply topically, you want to dilute them with a carrier oil such as coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil. Those are all oils that have large molecules in them, and the essential oils have tiny little small molecules, and when they combine, the carrier oil helps slow down the rate of absorption into your skin of the essential oils, and that's a good thing. And you especially want to do that with children. You want to do that on yourself when you're a newbie, until you try things slowly, you know, to learn how they affect you. You always want to dilute. I've always diluted since the beginning. Some oils I don't have to, but so you do also want to be careful of putting essential oils near your eyes, because it will hurt, like peppermint. You don't want to get too close to it. Like one time I put peppermint oil on my temples right here to help with the tension pain, and just the fumes from that, I mean, it was pretty far away, made me my eyes start watering intensely. I was like, ah! So you know what I did? I took a carrier oil, I took some coconut oil, and I went ahead and rubbed it over it, because it helped dissipate the feeling of that, the fumes. So, and by fumes, you know, I mean, they smell really good. It's actually okay to inhale those. You know, peppermint oil is really good to inhale, but it was getting near my eyes and it was hurting. So don't get them near your eyes. And avoid the hot oils like clove and cinnamon and peppermint near any sensitive parts of your body. Okay, so also, Young Living is the only company that has what they call a vitality line. It is an FDA approved label that they put on all of the oils that are generally regarded as safe for consumption. That means you can cook with them and you can put them in your water. In fact, I have about 3 drops of lemon in my water here. I do that every day and I love it. It tastes really good. But the FDA wanted them to differentiate those oils from the other oils that you shouldn't take internally. So Young Living created a label that is white, and it says at the bottom vitality oil, and it's really easy to tell if this is safe for consumption. It's going to have one of those labels on it. Now I'm going to move into the starter kit and talk about all the oils that come in it. It is this beautiful case. Now if you're signing in, please give me a hi or a howdy and some hearts, because I am not seeing any posts just yet. I would love to chat with people when you come on. So give me some hearts when you get on. And if you're catching the replay, #replay. Thanks. All right, I'm going to check my time. So this is the beautiful starter kit. This is what comes when you join Young Living with a premium starter kit purchase. And you also get that beautiful diffuser right here that I pointed to a minute ago. This is called the Desert Mist, and it's really neat because you can change the colors on it. Let's see if I can change them real quick. That one's red, and then it's orange, and then like a soft yellow, green, blue, dark blue, purple, and then off. And then you can set it to cycle, and that's bright white, and then that's like a dim light, and then this is what I like. It's called Candle Flicker. And you can hit it one more time, and it'll cycle through all of the cool colors. So it's really, I went to my friend's house the other day, and she had hers on just blue. So, I mean, it's totally whatever you like. That's a really neat feature of that diffuser. That's called the Desert Mist. Okay, let's talk about the oils. This is the best part. So in the beautiful kit, you open it up, and you have this amazing, beautiful display. This is actually an old purchase. I bought this kit 2 years ago, so they have created a little bit different format of the kit. This thing bends, and it like rounds like that, so you can set it up and display it, which is pretty cool. But what you do is when you open the kit, you take this little ribbon and you pull it up, and then behind there is some neat stuff too that we'll talk about here in just a minute. Some people forget, or they don't even know that's back there, and they miss out on all the samples and cool stuff. So first I'm going to talk about all of the oils. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shout out the body system that they support, and 1 or 2 things that they're good for. Because let me tell you what, all of these oils are amazing and they all have many, many uses. There is a fantastic app that I gift to all of my new members when they join with me. It is called Reference Guide for Essential Oils, the app. It also comes in a book format, and the app is the place to go when you want to know how to use an oil, what the oil is good for. If you have a specific ailment or situation you're looking for help for, you can look it up. Let's say my daughter had a tick on her the other day, so I went and I looked up tick, and I found that tea tree oil is really good to get those suckers off of there. In fact, they do. They just I put it right on that tick, one drop, and within a few seconds, he started wiggling, and he wiggled his way out of her skin, and I just pulled him out. Done. Tea tree oil. There, that's a freebie for you. All right, but let me talk about the kit. First of all, I'm going to mention lavender. Well, before I do that, I want you to notice that most of these have white labels. White, white, white. Those are all vitality oils, and then those are safe for consumption. And then these that don't have white labels are not for consumption. I think I'm missing an oil. Okay, we'll go over that in a minute. So, lavender. Lavender is really good for relaxation and great for skin support. Lavender is really great for diffusing and in a child's room at night. It's really great for diffusing everywhere. Lavender I use primarily for soothing the skin irritations like tick bites and itchy, I call them itchy bites, bug bites, and any scrapes and burns and that kind of thing. It makes your skin heal awesomely and quickly. Next we have frankincense. Frankincense. There's over 10,000 uses for frankincense. This is a beautiful oil that, look, if it was good enough for Jesus, it is good enough for me. I use frankincense all the time. In fact, I blend it with just about everything. It is the top neurological oil. Really great for brain support. Everybody needs frankincense. You could be swallowing this every single day, 3 drops in a capsule to boost your brain support and your entire body. It's really good for skin. You can put it on cuts and scrapes. It boosts your immune system, calming the mind, and it's really great for mental balance. So that's frankincense. Next, I'm going to talk about, I kind of already talked about peppermint. Peppermint was my gateway oil, the one that I love dearly. It is just think digestive support and respiratory support. Peppermint's really great for digestive issues if you have any tummy trouble. It's really great for opening up the passageways in the nose, and it's also really great for increasing the oxygen flow. So if you want to go work out and you need a little boost of energy, put some peppermint in your drink, or you could apply it topically and start breathing it in and give yourself a little boost of energy. Peppermint is fantastic. There's so many good things that peppermint's great for. Lemon oil. Now, this is the one big bummer about an online class is that you can't smell these. This is why in-home classes are super fun, because you want to pass these around and let people smell them. Because I told you that is what sealed the deal for me. I was comparing the peppermint oil over the counter to the Young Living peppermint oil, and it was night and day difference. They smell amazing, amazing. Now lemon is, let's think of lemon as good for circulation and kidney support, and it's really good for cleaning. It's a natural degreaser. You can put lemon in your water every day like I do, support your body internally. And it also helps balance pH levels in your body. And you can use lemon for taking Sharpie off. Anything sticky, lemon will bring it right up. Fantastic. You don't need that goof off or goo gone stuff. That stuff is toxic. Use this instead. All right, next we have Valor. Valor is an amazing oil that, I love the story of Valor. And the Roman soldiers back in the day used to use a blend of these oils in Valor, which is black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, frankincense, geranium, and that's it. They used to put these oils in their bathhouses and to before they would go out to battle, to promote courage and bravery. That's why it's called Valor, men of valor. So put this on. if you're having a day and you need some encouragement, I don't know if you can see this, it's almost gone, but it's literally blue. That's the blue tansy. It smells so good. Valor. You put this on your kids before they have to go to school and make a presentation. Put it on yourself before you go to work and make a presentation. Put it on yourself before you do an online class like today. I love Valor. All right, next we're going to talk about Thieves. Thieves, this is the top essential oil sold in the company. Thieves is also a blend of lemon, let me just tell you, clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And you should go look up the story of the Thieves essential oil. It is a cool story. I'll just say it has to do with the plague back in, when the plague happened. When was that? And anyway, I don't want to waste my time talking about that. It's a fantastic story, but it is the top immune boosting oil, and it is what we put on our body to support wellness, to keep our bodies above the wellness line is Thieves. I'll put this on the backs, the spines of my kids, their feet, and myself. And you can even make a nice little hot tea, put it in tea if you're having, if you have a yucky, sensation in your throat and you're needing a little relief. This is really good for that, and it'll boost your immune system internally as well, because it's what? It's a vitality oil. All right, so, my nose is itching. Next we have Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh is beautiful. This oil is a blend of oils with orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, mandarin, and spearmint. I like to suggest to people to use Citrus Fresh in their diffuser to replace your candles. If you're a person who likes those candles that are citrusy and they have that scent to them, this can be a replacement for you. And I'll tell you what, you can start mixing oils in your diffuser. You don't need more than 12 drops in a diffuser. You don't need more than 12, but you could do like 6 of this and 6 of something else, maybe lavender, and see how you like it. That's what's so fun. It's like you have your own apothecary at home to play with. Citrus oil, like I said, is photosensitive because it has those citrus oils in it. You can wear it as perfume, just don't put it on an exposed part of your skin. Okay, so next is Panaway. That's the one that's not in here. I'm missing Panaway. Panaway is one of my favorites. It's a blue bottle, and it is for, think, joints, supportive of soft tissue support and joint support. I use Panaway on anything that hurts. That's just the easiest way to explain it. It's really great for soothing your muscles after you exercise. You can apply it to tense shoulders, and it just helps in all ways. It also helps to support healthy skin coloration. So if you have any funky skin discoloration, you can put it on that. And cartilage function and joint support. Next, we have Peace and Calming. Peace and Calming, the name says it all. This is a great oil for children. This is also a blend of tangerine, orange, ylang-ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. I have a friend that has a cute story about Peace and Calming. She used to put Peace and Calming on her daughter's little blanket, her little lovey that she would sleep with when they would go on trips, because she would get a little anxious in the car, and this would help her calm down on her little lovey. I think that's a sweet story. Put it in the diffuser when your kids are trying to go to sleep at night, and it just kind of calms the air and relax. It's just peaceful and it's calming. All right, next we have Raven. Raven is one of the top respiratory support oils that I love. I love it because it has peppermint in it and wintergreen, so it's got a lovely scent, and this is what I like to diffuse when we're all under the wellness line in the fall, around school time, and that season hits. It's really great for the diffuser at night when you're sleeping. You can let it run all night, and you're inhaling the good properties of this oil. It's a blend of Ravenstar, peppermint, eucalyptus radiata, and what's the other oil I'm forgetting? Oh, I said wintergreen, lemon, and camphor. And I like to use this diluted with a coconut oil, a carrier oil, on the chests of my children at night when they're coughing and they can't seem to calm down, this will really help in that situation. I love Raven. I run out of it a lot. Next, and definitely my favorite, is Stress Away. Stress Away. This is a top emotional oil. Remember how I was saying how the oils are emotional? Well, this is what I use when I am having a moment and I'm like freaking out because of X, Y, and Z. It's what helps me calm down. It's what helps me get my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even explain it. It's very, very much what the name explains. You want to get your stress away. You can put this in your bath. I wear this like perfume. I put it behind my ears, put it on my wrists, and I just inhale it. And it also comes with a little, your starter kit comes with a little roller ball that you can pop on top of it, these little roller balls. So you can take this off, the little fitment right here, this thing right here, and put your roller ball inside of it. I just dropped it. And then it becomes a roll-on. So that's the bomb. And let me tell you what, this oil I go through the most. In fact, I just ordered some more because I was all out of it. And I was like, oh no, I need my stress away. Okay, so those are the oils in the kit. And there are some samples in the back of your kit as well. You get a sample, you get a spray. It's a spray of the Thieves. I don't have it. It's the Thieves spray. You basically use it instead of Lysol spray, okay? And they also have a household cleaner. They used to send these samples in the kits, but they aren't doing that right now because they're doing the spray instead. But what's super cool this month until the end of May, so what, in like 3 days, they are giving a full-size household Thieves cleaner. It's 14.4 ounces with your premium starter kit purchase. It is fabulous. It's such a good deal. And you're getting a beautiful glass spray bottle too. So your premium starter kit is worth even more money. I mean, it's a good deal to begin with, and then they're throwing that in the month of May. It's a fantastic deal. Also, in the back of the kit, you get 2 samples of this Ningxia Red, which is a whole body nutrient infusion of the wolfberry fruit extract and several different fruits, and it helps to sustain energy and fortify and replenish key nutrients for long-lasting health and wellness. This stuff is great. We take 2 ounces of this a day, the adults. My kids take about 1 ounce a day. Love this stuff. And then you also get a sample of the Thieves Hand Purifier, which this will also replace the over-the-counter, hand sanitizer that you use. This has peppermint oil in it as well as the Thieves oil, and this will clean your hands safely and toxin-free. So you can put it in your diaper bag, you can put it in your car, go to the gym with it, whatever. It's fantastic. And like I said, you get not just 1, but 2 of these little roller fitments in your premium starter kit. So that is a quick rundown of the kit. That is a quick rundown of essential oils. But I want to say in closing a couple more things that are very important to consider. The American Cancer Society says that only 5 to 10% of all cancer cases are from gene defects. 5%. Okay, so that means that 95% of all of those cases are under our control. That is a sobering thought. So it's what we are allowing into our homes and into our bodies that are causing disease. And we can prevent it. If we can, we should. At least that's the way I feel. And that is precisely why I share Young Living with people. I want to help them be the healthiest that they can to prevent the disease and the sickness and to boost the health and the wellness. That's why I share Young Living with people. So just consider this. Do you know what happens in your body when you're chemically overloaded? Symptoms of lethargy or chronic inflammation, unexplained pain, inability to sleep, and skin issues and hot flashes and stress and fear. Those are all signs. Those are symptoms of an overload of the chemicals in your body, the toxins in your environment. And some of those things could quickly and easily be eradicated if you made a few simple changes in your family, in your lifestyle. You can feel overwhelmed with this, and I'll tell you what, I did when I first learned all of this, and I understand if you do, but you don't have to. You can take it little by little. I told you I've been in this company for 2.5 years now, so it's been a slow, gradual process for me. Excuse me, my nose is itching, and I don't have a Kleenex. Woo! Sorry, I didn't want to scratch my nose in public, but I just did. I'm sorry. I need some more of my peppermint. Come here, Peppermint. So, you can do one thing at a time. For me, I started with essential oils. For some people, they want to start with their skincare. For some people, they want to start with their cleaning line. Thieves Household Cleaner is the best way to start that. They have an entire product line of home care Thieves products that you can use to replace and ditch out those synthetic chemicals of what you're normally using. There are so many ways to make this change and to improve the health and wellness of your family, and you can do it little by little at a time. You don't have to do it all in once, and you don't have to feel overwhelmed. In fact, you should feel super proud of yourself for listening to this and learning what I have shared with you today. Now, the next thing you should do is get on the internet, go to my web page, which I'm going to post here in a minute, and start plinking around on there and learning more about all that Young Living has to offer. You will be amazed. And I'll tell you what, it's just very empowering. It's very empowering for me to see what I've done over the past 2 years and how I've improved the health of my family. And you can do it too. You can, and I will help you. And that's the cool thing about joining up with me and my team, my Young Living team. I will help walk you through this one step at a time and answer the things that you're looking for, help you find what you're looking for. But what you got to do first is become a member, right? So there is a link in this class where you can definitely go and become a member. If somebody else invited you to this class, you need to get with them and get their membership ID number, and then they will help you sign up through them, because if they're the ones who introduced you, then they're the ones that you need to enroll with, because they're going to be your support team. But if you're my friend and you found out through me about Young Living essential oils, then I want to be your support team. And I take that very seriously. It is an honor and a privilege to help all the people who join Young Living and learn about what they can do to empower themselves to live above the wellness line too. So you go to youngliving.com and you click become a member up at the top right hand corner, and then you can input my ID, which is 1336484. But don't worry about it, because there's a link that I have that I will post. You would think, yeah, I did it right. 1336484. That's my ID. But I also have a direct link that I will post, and you will choose your starter kit. Now, what I said at the beginning was, right as we were talking about the kit, right now they have this awesome deal where you get a full-size Thieves household cleaner plus a beautiful glass spray bottle with any premium starter kit purchase. So you can choose the essential oils kit that we discussed today, which is what I recommend because I love it. I'm in love with it. They also have a makeup kit, a Savvy Minerals makeup starter kit. They also have a Thieves household cleaning line, that starter kit, and they also have a Ningxia Red starter kit, which is for all of your supplements and your the things that you would take, internally. So you've got several options to become a member. And once you become a member, that means you are going to be you will become a wholesale member. That means everything is 24% off when you join with a premium starter kit. You get wholesale prices. So you become a member. And then once you become a member, you can go and order anything at that 24% wholesale price. The other thing that they will offer or ask you is if you want to join Essential Rewards. Essential Rewards is the monthly, what I like to call wellness box that you can customize to your own liking every single month. And they will send it to you in the mail automatically. And you can join that with your premium starter kit purchase today. And you can say, I want to try, well, you know, I mentioned how much I liked, what did I say? Something I used. Oh, it was tea tree oil and the ticks. Say you want to do tea tree next month. So you would put tea tree on your essential rewards order next month. Does that make sense? You just have to have a $50 PV minimum order every month to be on Essential Rewards. And that is an important thing to do because it's going to help you little by little change out the products and the things that you're using now to healthy, toxin-free, full of essential oils, boosting your whole body. Now, you know, there's a difference. You can go to the store and buy an organic something or another, but does it have essential oils in it? Most of them do not. That's the difference in the Young Living products. And that's why I'm such a big believer in them, because they are doing something for my body and they are improving my health. And that is fantastic. And it gets me excited. All right, so I do believe that we've talked about everything. Oh, my nose is just crazy. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to call me or text me or put a message on this live video. I haven't seen anybody commenting, but I will say that some of the comments have not been popping up on live videos lately, so I don't know what's going on. And I'm so sorry if you're commenting and I'm not seeing it, but please leave, when I get off here today, I will check all the comments and make sure and answer any questions that you have. So I don't see anybody to do a live drawing right now, but when I hang up, I'll check it all out and then I'll pull somebody off of that later. Let me just say that this is about small, simple baby steps, and you can take it 1 month at a time as you swap things out of your home. I'm going to read this because it's important. I started this journey myself almost 2.5 years ago with Young Living, and I have not looked back since. We use oils every single day in our home. Every oil that you use is a chemical that you're not using. So you matter, your family matters, and your friends matter. And you can take control of your own health. And you can kick the chemicals to the curb for good, once and for all, and start living a cleaner lifestyle. I hope you've learned something from this class today, and I hope that you tell your friends about it. You share this, you give me lots of hearts, and let me know if you have any questions and how I can help you. And I would love to have you join my team so that we can walk the journey of wellness together. Have a great rest of your day.